East Texas, we go to Russ County. There, one of the most defining moments of East Texas history happened.
KTK's Daniel Pierce joins us live to show us how our history and the history of a small town is being preserved. Daniel, what exactly is the Gaston Museum?
Well, you guys, the Gaston Museum highlights the small town of Joynerville, which is a couple miles west of Henderson. It shows people what life was like before, during, and after the great oil boom of East Texas, one which began in their own backyard.
Tucked away in the woods of Joynerville, a small town just west of Henderson, a pump jack continues the job started by the first big oil gusher of East Texas.
We need to keep alive the memories of the oil field and the school of Gaston.
About 2 miles away along Highway 64, the Gaston Museum is allowing people to step back and see the community of Joynerville in its prime.
Several grocery stores and dry goods stores and cotton gins and just quite a few businesses.
Before the oil boom, Joynerville was a small agriculture community, but in 1930 an oil man by the name of Dad Joyner established the drill Daisy Bradford No. 3 after his wife. Then on October 3rd, black gold was struck.
This ended up being one of the largest oil fields in the entire world.
It would bring in oil workers from across the country, increasing revenue in the town and also transforming the small school of Gaston into one of the most prestigious in rural America.
The Gaston School was a 4-room frame schoolhouse. In the fall of 1931, there were 750 students lined up trying to register.
A new school campus was built to support 1,800 students. Rosemary Witten graduated from the same campus in the late 60s.
Lots of times would let us go out and walk along the top of the rock walls.
The boom in Joynerville would fade by the 70s, but the Gaston Museum continues to show its history. Many of the items donated by former students, some of whom work at the museum. For Witten, she says it's a chance to pass down the stories of how it was to today's generation.
Keep some memories of the school alive, but that we just help people to remember what life was like in rural Russ County.
Now, on the grounds of the museum, you can also see the old diner that students would often come to either during school or after school to hang out. And they also have an old home that was used by a family during the oil days, fully furnished, and you can go in and see all of that. Now, you can find out more information about if you want to visit the Gaston Museum on our website, easttexasmatters.com. Reporting live, Daniel Pierce, KTK News.
Longview